Healing the unseen wounds, and how hypnotherapy, along with energy release technique that has been developed by me, will help you resolve intrauterine abandonment issues, releasing generational patterns and breaking free from self-doubt, finding peace in a dysfunctional world. Come join me as I talk to you about something deep, something we don't often discuss at family dinners: intrauterine abandonment. And no, that's not the last sci fi movie title. This is when a mother emotionally disconnects from her unborn child. Yes, the tiny human growing inside her, often due to societal pressures, obsession with having a boy instead of a girl. If you have ever wondered why you have trust issues, social anxiety, or deep seated sense of why am I not good enough, the answer could be found in your earliest days of your existence. Floating around in the womb when you were already feeling unwanted. Sounds dramatic? It is. But don't worry, there is a good news too. I am Namrata Mane. I have developed a unique hypnotherapy and energy release technique that can help you resolve these unseen emotional wounds. Let's dive deep into how this works and how your future self will thank you for signing up. The root cause of intrauterine abandonment primarily is because imagine being a fetus, living your best fetal life, all cozy and warm, when bam, the society's obsession of having a son over a daughter sweeps in like an uninvited guest at a party. Mom's all stressed because she's under pressure to produce a baby boy, and suddenly you're not her baby. You're just another potential disappointment. Now, this abandonment, even though you're not physically out in the world yet, plants the seed for emotional chaos later on. You develop self hate, trust issues, societal, social anxiety, and intense distrust of people. Sounds like a sitcom waiting to happen, but it's not nearly as funny as you're the one living through it. What's worse in these areas is it creates a dysfunctional environment at home. Mom's dealing with her issues, you are dealing with yours, and soon your home starts feeling like a psychological obstacle course, except that you're never asked to participate in it. However, hypnotherapy helps rewire the subconscious. Let's take a moment to appreciate the subconscious mind. Like it's your brain's hard drive storing all these files, even the ones you didn't know were there. Unfortunately, some of those files include emotional traumas, like the one we are talking about. But here's the silver lining: hypnotherapy is like hiring a tech wizard for your brain. It accesses those old files, think emotional trauma, and helps you rewire them through hypnotherapy. We can go back into those earlier moments in the womb or even before you entered the womb where you felt abandoned or unloved and heal that wound for you. It's like time travel, but instead of saving the world, you're saving your peace of mind. Remember that one time your computer crashed and you had to reboot it to get things back on track? Hypnotherapy works the same way. It's Control Alt Delete for the emotional hard drive. And how the technique that I have developed, energy release therapy, clears out the bad vibes. Now, into my secret sauce. If hypnotherapy is the brain reboot, this is the antivirus software. Unwanted energies, entities can attach themselves to you, especially if you're dealing with such a immense trauma. And these energy parasites, don't worry, they don't look like the monsters from the alien, feed off negative emotions like self doubt, fear, stress, anxiety, sadness. In the same way that dust bunnies build up under your bed, and let's face it, we all have them, negative energies build up in your emotional field. My energy release therapy technique clears that out, leaving you feeling lighter, freer, and emotional clutter free. It's like hiring a spiritual Marie Kondo to declutter your soul. These attachments love a good dysfunction, but we are here to evict them once and for all. And trust me, they will not come back. Let's break the umbrella effect, okay? Now think of your life as if you're walking through a rainstorm. Everyone's got their umbrella, right? But the abandonment you felt in the womb, that's like having holes in that umbrella. You're walking around soaked while everyone else seems to be dry. Hypnotherapy and ERT likes that patch up the holes, and suddenly you're staying dry. No more walking around with soggy socks and a leaky umbrella of unresolved issues. Through ERT and hypnotherapy, we also resolve self hate and build trust. Because of that early abandonment, you've probably felt a lack of trust in others and your own self. Rather, you doubt your decisions, you overthink, and everything feels like world's biggest imposter at all times. This isn't your fault. It's a result of emotional conditioning that started before you were even born. Hypnotherapy helps you reclaim your self worth, and ERT clears out the emotional debris. After these sessions, you will feel more aligned with who you are. No more second guessing yourself every time you make a decision. You will start trusting yourself again. And maybe, just maybe, you will start trusting others too. I mean, not that shady guy who keeps borrowing your stapler, but you get the point. Now, breaking the dysfunctional home cycle. Let's talk about the fun, rather frustrating environment that creates at home. When abandonment happens at such a foundational level, it creates a cycle of dysfunction that gets passed down through generations. Your mom had it, her mom had it, and guess what? You're next in line. But with hypnotherapy and ERT, we can break the cycle by healing yourself and not only improving your own life, but also setting a healthier example for future generations. Imagine being the person in your family who finally takes a break and breaks the chain. You'll be going down in history as an emotional superhero. Ready to heal? Let's break the cycle together. Look, healing from intrauterine abandonment is no small feat, but it's entirely possible through hypnotherapy and ERT. And I can help you dig into those early traumas, rewire your emotional script, and clear out all that built up energy that's been holding you back. So, are you ready to patch up the umbrella and walk confidently through life's rainstorms? Book your session with me at Namalogy today, and let's get the journey started towards your emotional freedom and inner peace. If you've made it this far, you've clearly ready to dive into some deep healing. Just remember, the only thing standing between you and emotional freedom is that outdated emotional hard drive we are about to rewire. So, you are ready to declutter your soul and embrace a new you? Let's do this.